Welcome to 5 Facts Only. Tonight, we're checking into the world's most haunted hotels. Real locations, real guests, real terror. Would you dare spend the night? Let's begin. Number 1. The Stanley Hotel, Estes Park, Colorado, USA. Built in 1909, the Stanley Hotel inspired Stephen King's The Shining, and with good reason. Guests report hearing piano music echoing from the empty ballroom, luggage unpacking itself, and children giggling in deserted hallways. Room 217 is infamous. In 1911, chambermaid Elizabeth Wilson survived a gas explosion there. Since then, guests describe being tucked in at night by unseen hands, lights flicking on at 2 a.m., or clothing being folded neatly while they slept. One woman said she felt someone stroking her hair, but when she turned on the light, she was alone. The hotel embraces its haunted reputation, offering ghost tours daily. Number 2. Langham Hotel, London, England. This Grand Victorian hotel opened in 1865 and has long been associated with death and the afterlife. Room 333 is its most haunted. In 1973, a BBC announcer saw a glowing figure hovering above the bed, wearing Victorian evening wear. When he blinked, the man lunged toward him and vanished. Guests have described a man with hollow eyes standing at the foot of the bed, cold hands grabbing their ankles, or the sound of sobbing just beyond the door. A German prince reportedly jumped to his death from a window during World War I, and his spirit still roams the upper floors. Some staff refused to enter room 333 after midnight. One porter said, "That room watches you, not the other way around." Number 3. The Crescent Hotel, Eureka Springs, Arkansas, USA. Opened in 1886, this stone mansion later became a hospital run by fake Dr. Norman Baker. Claiming to cure cancer, he locked patients in the basement and injected them with mysterious fluids. Most died. Today, guests hear cries from behind the walls, doors slamming, and whispers calling their names. Room 218 is said to be the most active. A stonemason named Michael fell to his death during construction. Now, visitors report hearing footsteps pacing at night, lights turning off on their own, and objects being thrown across the room. One man claimed he woke up to find words scratched into the mirror, "Get out," despite being the only guest on that floor. Number 4. Hotel Monte Vista, Flagstaff, Arizona, USA. Built in 1927, this hotel once hosted celebrities like John Wayne and Clark Gable. But it's the spirits who stayed. In room 306, a rocking chair creaks through the night. Staff say they've seen it move on its own, even when no one's inside. In room 210, guests hear a voice say, "Room service," followed by knocking, yet no one is ever at the door. Some guests reported seeing a bellboy in old-fashioned uniform fade into the wall. Wayne himself told reporters he saw a shadowy figure outside his room that vanished the moment he spoke. The hotel refuses to renovate certain rooms, fearing it will make the activity worse. Number 5. Banff Springs Hotel, Alberta, Canada. This castle-like hotel sits among the Canadian Rockies, and the legends surrounding it are chilling. The bride is the most famous spirit. She died on the marble staircase after tripping on her wedding dress and falling to her death. Since then, she's been seen dancing alone in the ballroom or gliding through cold hallways. Guests also report being helped by Sam the Bellman, a retired employee who died in 1975. One family swore he carried their bags, only to learn no such person was working that night. Room 873 is the most disturbing. A family was reportedly murdered there, and bloody fingerprints appeared on the mirrors. The room was sealed, but guests still hear screams and knocking where the door once stood. Hotels are meant to be places of rest, but some never let go of their guests. From blood-stained mirrors to voices in the dark, these stories raise one question: Would you spend a night alone? Tell us in the comments which hotel creeped you out the most, and what top 5 you want to see next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This was 5 Facts Only. Until next time, sleep tight.